Hey, what's going on? You're tuned into the Daily Geek right here on SweetGeek.tv. I'm your host, Griffin Granberg, and today is September 3rd, 2008. Let's get to the Geek News, starting off with story number one, and how could we not lead off with it? Google Chrome, Google's web browser was released yesterday. We've had time to test it out. Now, what do we think? I personally think that it's a pretty good beta web browser. It's missing a lot of the polish that the current, today's standard web browser has. But Google will undoubtedly, make these different revisions. And the big thing that I'm excited about is that Google is probably going to spark some sort of huge innovations, for the whole marketplace. Everyone's going to want to do better now. I'm all for anything that sparks innovation in about any market. Let's move on to story number two. How do you get on the Digg homepage? Well, some people say you just write some really good content, and with an amount of luck, boom, you're on the Digg homepage. Well, InvestBlog has an interview with a top Digg user that says, really, all the luck that you need is about $1,200 worth of luck, $700 to promote the story, and then another $500 if you actually get onto the front page. So if you're interested on reading the rest of the interview, make sure you check it out. I'm including a link on the interesting links below, which is on our main site, SweetGeek.tv. Moving on to story number three, There.com, a 3D virtual world, has added support for the Mac operating system. They've added a Facebook application and instant messaging platform as well. They haven't seen the explosive growth of Second Life, but they do have a substantial user base, and with all these different additions, like support of the Mac operating system, hopefully their user base will just grow. Story number four, eBay has released their new green marketplace for environmentally friendly and fair trade merchandise. The website's called worldofgood.com, so if you want to check out what eBay is doing with their green marketplace, check it out, worldofgood.com. Let's move on to story number five. JuicyCampus, which is basically a bulletin board for sleazy campus gossip, has added 185 campuses to their website, and they're looking to expand that to beyond 500 campuses by month's end. Story number six, Apple's going to have a big event. That's right. Next Tuesday, the 9th, Apple is going to have an event where they're said to be releasing some different products. What is the speculation? There's always a rumor mill around Apple. Well, it turns out iPod Nano may be getting a new facelift. The iPods and the iTouches may be getting a price reduction thanks to how low the iPhone price is, and possibly even an upgrade for the iTunes software application. Now, all that stuff's speculation, and once we know for sure, we'll make sure to bring it to you right here on The Daily Geek. Let's move on to story number seven. DirecTV and TiVo are talking, and this time they're not just fighting. They've actually decided they're going to come out with a DirecTV TiVo HD DVR that's upgrade from their last one that uses MPEG 2. The new one's actually going to use MPEG 4. It's not due out till the second half of 2009. Story number eight, the last story for today. A Euro telecom commissioner is proposing price caps on sending roaming SMS messaging from one EU state to another. Currently, the price to send your buddy a text in a different EU country is around 29 euro cents per text, which is almost 50 cents US per text. Now, looking what the Euro Telecom Commissioner is looking for is an 11 euro cent price cap. So good luck to them as they try to do that. And that is the Geek News for September 3rd, 2008. I'm your host, Griffin Granberg, for the Daily Geek on SweetGeek.tv. And you know what? I'll catch you tomorrow.